Will you touch base with me and check back in with the show and keep us posted?
Absolutely. I think that a lot of good is going to come from this. There are going to be a lot of community members there, foster parents, adoptive parents, foster children. And I don't think that any bad can come from this. So if I can help make a change and be a voice and get some programs together, that's what I'm going to do, and come back and let you and your followers know so that, if they have questions, concerns, or just would like to be a little bit more involved themselves, they could.
Yeah. So, and do you know anything about, is there a website? Are they planning to launch a website?
So we're actually in the process of launching the website right now. And the current group that I'm working with is foster youth only group from ages 14 to 26. Mm-hmm. And I know they have one here in Virginia, and we are currently trying to expand the Speak Out group all across the United States. That way, anyone in any state or any country basically could, join and have a voice.
Any country, really?
Yes, we want to expand it throughout the entire United States.
Oh, okay, but not globally.
That will come after the United States. We got to take it one small step at a time. But we definitely realize that this is not just a problem in the United States, that it is globally. Uh-huh. And we are working to ensure that soon there will be a way for all of us to connect and share, similarities and differences and just make changes together.
Because of the internet, and I've become really aware that it's a problem worldwide, with the foster care, involving the foster care system, because we have a branch of CPS, Child Protective Services, on every military base that we have globally. So, some of the same systems are in place in other countries as well. You might want to look into that, or bring that up at the conference.
Absolutely. The reach and the strength that these people have is just ridiculous. It is too much. It's too strong, and I think that we need to step back and evaluate this and see how we can revamp things and change things for the better of our youth, because they are our future.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm excited. That is so cool. I'm excited for you.
This will be the second meeting that I have attended, being a part of this group. Earlier this year, I was able to go to another conference in the capital of Virginia, Richmond, and I was able to meet 22 legislators and 5 senators, as well as some delegators, and just kind of speak with them about the incentives that we get for foster care, where that's going, and for foster parents, how we go about picking and choosing who can be a foster parent, and what they have to go through in order to be a foster parent, background checks. And I feel there should be a lot more steps that these people have to take in order to take care of other people's children. I pointed out, being a victim of Child Protective Services myself and having my children taken, that as a parent, I had to take a psychological evaluation in order to receive my children back. And I brought that up, and they stated that they could not force these people who wanted to be foster parents to take a psychological evaluation, because that would scare them off. And, I think that's ridiculous. If somebody has to do that to get their own children, I think that somebody should have to do that to take care of someone else's children.
So are you gonna have a voice in on that, from that perspective, or on that issue as well?
Yes. So I'm currently working with a foster care director who works in the Capitol, and we are working on revamping foster care classes, the way that we teach these people how to care for our children. And we are just working on a couple of other things on how to maybe get people more involved, and tracking system for the children who are on medications, and just, you know, there's a lot involved. We are working on making a lot of changes left and right, and this funding and these incentives and these community, you know, people are just going to help push it along that much farther.
Well, I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you.
I'm super stoked that you came on today, and I'm excited. I'm excited for when you go to Washington.
I'm very blessed and excited to go to Washington. One of the foster care youth that I am in the group with actually goes to a university in Virginia, and he has created a program for foster children ages 14 and up to get extra help on tutoring and just all kinds of stuff. And the program is called Foster You. And he is 19 years old, I believe, and he just created that.
Wow. Okay. Well, I thank you so much for coming on today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
You're welcome. So I'll look forward to hearing from you again. Maybe from Washington, yeah?
Absolutely. That would be great. I'm going to try and see if phones are allowed, and if I can record anything, I absolutely will, and I'll definitely be posting updates and photos.
All right. And you're on Facebook, right? And on Instagram as well?
Yes.
Okay. And you want to tell people, the listeners, where they can find you and all that jazz?
Absolutely. You know, if you use Instagram, I'm on there, but I don't, you know, advocate too much on there. I do most of my advocating on the Facebook. So if you want to look me up, feel free. My name on Facebook is Chyenne McQueen, and if you can't friend me because for some reason my profile is private, go ahead and send me a private message, and I'd love to chat with you and see if you have any ideas on what I should say, what I shouldn't say, more changes or better changes, and yeah, help me help the world.
All right, Cheyenne, thanks so much.
Absolutely. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And this has been another episode of Porthole to Justice, Off the Cuff.